So today I'm going to be making a video on how to remove and replace this door molding weather stripping. Now the reason I'm doing this is because this is total crap. And some of you may say, well, Brett, why are you removing the weather stripping on a 08 Honda Civic when you got a kick-ass Lamborghini Gallardo 2000 E39 M5 and a Tesla P85D with ludicrous mode? And the reason is I just got a really good deal on the Civic, and they're very, very dependable cars, and I've got lots of friends, so this is part of a series of things I'm going to be doing. What I already did is I replaced these front headlights, and I had this front bumper reshot because it needed it. I'm going to be detailing the car fully. Might be doing some testing on what gets this plastic back to life. I'll paint these, and one of the other things was the weather stripping. Aside from that, this car is awesome. It has crappy rear tent, which I'm in the process of trying to remove. I tried the garbage bag trick and it didn't work fully, but I'll keep at it. I might go to the steamer method, but it's a great little car. It was a one owner, female owned, has all the service records, got everything done at the dealership, so why not buy it? Anyway, so as some of you who've watched my channel before know, what I like to do is watch all these videos on YouTube, figure out how to do stuff, and then mess it up and tell you all the mistakes so you don't make the same mistakes. So step number one is you have to remove one screw, and it's right there. That's all you got to do. Now when you look up there, you think that might be a screw behind a weather molding trim, but it's not. So there's the screw, stick it up there. Then you just use this plastic handy tool, and what you're going to do is first you're just going to basically just lift up on the strip. Boom. So you just pull it straight up. See the mechanism there? It just goes straight up. Straight up. Then you're going to take a tool. Now I would caution you, if you are taking these off and you want to put them back on, then you need to be very, very careful, because if you bend this, you're done. It does not bend back easily. So I don't really care, but you're just gonna go down and move this up, and I'm gonna need both hands to do that. So that took a shit ton of work. I literally had to roll down the window, get on from the inside, put my knee on the armrest, and pull up with both hands. Now there might have been something right here, like a tab that I had to get, so I'm gonna look at it from this way. So if you're pulling this off and you're trying to save this piece of trim, maybe 2 finger lengths from the edge is where you're going to try to pry up. If you don't care about this piece of trim because it's total shit, like this one, then you can just yank it up. Who cares? So then once you got it all out, it's just a matter of pulling it off. Boom. Now let me open this. So here's the new piece that I got from Amazon. I'll put the part number in the description, but what I would suggest is just go into Amazon, put the VIN number for your car, put it in your garage, and then you can search for things like molding, and then it'll show you the ones that exactly fit your model car. So what you want to do is you want to take this edge and you want to jam it in there. Don't make the mistake like I did the first time on the other side of not pulling it all the way in, because if you look at this little trim piece, you've got that much gap. So in other words, there can only be that much going beneath this trim piece. So it's very easy to put it on too loose or too far to the right. The other thing I think I'll do is on here, just go ahead and give this a quick wipe down before I put it in. Okay, so now that I got that cleaned off, you basically have this trim piece that's going to go like there. So I'm going to stick that edge right in there. And then once I got it in, I'm going to watch. See how far that went? It went really far. Now the other thing you want to make sure you're doing is when you're putting it back down, and I don't know if you can see this clearly, the little little rubber stripping. So as you're pushing it down, that can easily get caught up underneath, and then it's going to annoy you to the point where you're going to have to take it off and do it all over again, and take the chance on bending the trim piece. So there. So you can look, there's the nice rubber piece smushed down all the way down, and then I'm willing to bet once I stick this piece on, it's gonna plop right down into place, because I did leave enough room. Boom, perfect. Then you take your screw, it'd be a lot easier to do if I wasn't holding the camera. And honestly, that's what killed me on the rear tint, is I was trying to film it as I was doing it, and I waited too long, and it got too hot, and then it broke apart. So it's a tip, if you're putting these videos up on YouTube just because you just like sharing information, don't try filming the first time you're doing something, because it can lead to disastrous results. Anyway, that's it. You can see we got a nice double felt piece right there, and obviously the window comes up like a champ. Close the door, and that's it. And oh my gosh, what a difference that makes. Looks so much better. That's it. Thanks so much for watching.